Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be making some chicken stew. So we're just gonna boil the chicken, or so to speak. We're gonna also saute it with some of these spices. We've got garlic, onion, green pepper, carrots, and celery. Okay, and those are, you can dice them any size you like. The size doesn't matter. And then we've got some other things we're going to be using to season the chicken. We're using skinless drumsticks. You can use whatever chicken you like. Doesn't matter. It could be chicken breast, chicken thighs. It doesn't really matter. If you want to use wing, that's fine. So I'm going to be using a little bit of toasted sesame oil. I also have some garlic oil. Let me just, not garlic oil, olive oil. Okay, so we're going to be using some garlic oil, toasted sesame oil. Let me see, make sure you guys are in the frame. All right, you can see what I'm showing you. Some taco seasoning. This one is just a little bit of sea salt, very low sodium. Onion powder, poultry seasoning. Again, taco seasoning, but this is a different type. Curry powder, ground paprika, and a little bit of Chinese 5-spice, I think it's called. 5-spice powder. Okay, and I'm trying this really for the first time. I want to try it in rice. I heard, I saw a recipe and I heard that it was good, so let's see how that goes in the chicken. And maybe another recipe I'll try it for the rice. All right, so we've got our skinless chicken, and we're gonna season it first. We're gonna add our chopped garlic. Okay, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Okay, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of toasted sesame, and oh, this is new. I haven't opened it. I gotta open it first. And I've heard that this is very kind of strong, so I'm just gonna use a tiny bit if I can get it open. And I already broke the loop, so I don't know how I'm gonna get it open. Let me just give it to my son for a minute. Just give me a second. I'll be back. Can you try to open this, because look, the loop broke. No, I can't pull it. Be careful with oil. You're supposed to pull it up. Yeah, it's a little dot. All right, thanks. Alrighty, I'm back. So we got the okay, the little loop broke, and my son just opened it for me. All right, so I'm just gonna put it's about 3 drops. Let me smell it. Oh yeah, it does smell kind of strong. So you know what? Let's put it here. We'll come back to it later. All right, and we're gonna add the 5-spice, and I got this at the Asian market near me. And let me tell you what's in the 5-spice. It's cinnamon, fennel seed, star anise, ginger, and cloves. And it smells, oh, it smells really good. Ooh, it smells like, actually, it smells like when you make when you're making a pie for Thanksgiving or Christmas. A sweet potato pie, that's what it smells like. Oh, I like the smell of that. Okay, a little bit of taco seasoning. Okay, a little bit of powdered, this is a powdered onion. And poultry seasoning, this is a different type, this is a southern blend. Okay, this one is also very low sodium. And a little bit of paprika. And paprika is not really for me for taste, but for color. You know, I also use this one for color, but I didn't want to use it here. And I think I added the curry, yes. Alright, so we're going to stir this. it's smelling good. Oh, I like the combination of these, all of these spices together. Alright, so guys, if you've ever made stewed chicken, let me know in the comments if you've ever made them with thighs or chicken breast or wings, you know, or legs, whichever way, you know, and if you, how often you make it, if it's, you know, one of your favorites. You know, this is a great easy dinner idea. Well, to me, it's an easy dinner idea. It may not be too fast, you know, but once you get the hang of it and you made it just a few times, you know, it could be a fast dinner idea. You could also make this for lunch. You know, you can take this, you know, leftovers, take them for lunch. You know, at work. I don't know. And it's also a very easy dinner recipe. You know, very easy. You know, lunch, dinner, whatever you decide. And I think it's seasoned enough. You just smell it a little bit. I think it is, but I want to add a little bit more. I really like the taste of this. This is really, it's powerful though. And a little bit more of the taco mix. Maybe more of the onion powder. I think that's good enough. Now there's not a lot of salt in any of these spices. So what I'm gonna do is when the stew is done or about to be done, I'm gonna 10 minutes before I take it off the stove, I'm gonna taste it to make sure the salt is fine, because I watch my salt intake and I don't really want a lot of salt in my food, but I also don't want it without, you know, you don't want it just bland. Alright, so we're gonna move this over here and we're gonna turn on our pan. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. And a little bit of regular oil. Not too much, about a tablespoon of each. And that's really basically to get the to start sauteing the vegetables. And another thing, if you leave me a comment about the you know, what you like to make, how you like to make your stew, or that you've made it, just letting me know that yes, you've made it before, or that you like it or you don't like it, whatever. Just leave me a comment, and I promise, I will personally get back to you, okay? I will respond to your comments. All right. So we've got our celery, we've got our carrots, we've got our green pepper. Again, you can dice these whatever size you like. It's to your liking. Doesn't really matter. It's just to flavor the stew. Okay, let's see if we got this high enough. Just stir this, all right, until it becomes just a little translucent. And actually, what I like to do is to give the chicken a head start. I like to put the chicken in there. Okay, because remember, we added the garlic to the chicken. Alright, the garlic goes in there, and by the way, I had let the chicken sit for about half an hour in cold water and vinegar, just to clean it, and then I pour that out and rinse the chicken, and then that's when we started seasoning it. Just washing my hands real quick. Alright. So we're just going to stir this around for a few minutes, and then we're going to add water to this. And if you like to add chicken broth, that's fine. I'm not going to do that because chicken broth just adds more salt, so I'd rather just add water. Okay, it's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to turn the chicken. I didn't want to leave it longer than that because this is skinless chicken, and I don't want it to get tough. Then the outer part of the meat will be tough, and that's why I didn't want to leave it so long. Okay, this one will be this way. Alright, so now we're going to add we'll add the water first. We're going to add some water. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of our tomato sauce. And you don't have to add a lot of tomato sauce. I'm adding about a third of a small can. Around. Alright, you're going to just make sure nothing is stuck to the bottom of the pan. Okay. And since I'm going to be serving this with rice, I like to have plenty of I like it to be plenty of stock, so I'm going to add a lot more liquid. And then the rest, whatever is left, can be eaten as a soup. But I really want to and since it's going to be cooking for a while, I'm going to cook this for about maybe 40 minutes. You know, some of this stock is going to evaporate, so. Now this is my first time making skinless chicken. I've never bought this. The reason I got this was that I had sent my son to the supermarket to get me some chicken, and this is what he brought back, and I looked at it and I went, skinless chicken. I'm like, what's wrong with the chicken? But, you know, he said, it's chicken. He said, it's chicken, Ma. I said, okay, all right, okay, I can make my stew with that. But this is the first time. Alrighty, and I know it's healthier, but you know what? Doesn't matter, skin on, skin off. You don't have to eat the skin, even if you make it with the skin. But, you know, I'm used to it being with the skin on, but I guess it doesn't matter. Alrighty, so this is, I just want to make sure there's enough liquid in here, because I like to have enough of the liquid for when I eat it with rice. And I'm going to make some brown rice. Or maybe I'll make jasmine rice. I'm not sure yet. It might be brown rice. Okay. Let's see. I like the color. It's a very nice, beautiful color. And there you go. Okay, so we're going to cover this. And we're gonna let this, leave it on a low flame, low to medium. You don't want it to be high because it's gonna boil over or your stock is gonna evaporate too soon. And you're gonna leave this for 40 minutes, okay? All right, we're gonna take a look at this. It's been going so far for about 20 minutes. Oh, it looks great. And it smells, woo! If only you were here. This smells really, really good. So I'm just going to turn them over. And as you can see, we've got more than enough stock in here. All right. At the end, if you like, you can also add flour in here, or maybe cornstarch to thicken it up, or just leave it as it is. Okay. Right, and we're going to cover it up and let it simmer for another 20 minutes. All right, so our chicken is done. Okay, there it is. I'm going to turn this off. Just get rid of the lid. Okay. Nicely cooked. And like I said, you can use this over rice, whichever way you like. Mashed potatoes, baked potato. And this is the way that I like to make it. I know the seasonings were not traditional, but I like to I wanted to use something new, wanted to make something different. And, you can make yours, your stew chicken more traditional, with more traditional seasonings. You can use less than what I used. You're just gonna make this to your liking. Okay, so there's our stew chicken, and we're gonna add some broth in here to make it look a little pretty. So far, that's what it looks like. Just add a little bit of this. Put it that way. Have a bad arm. I can't use that arm. I think I had a pinched nerve in it. I wound up in the ER with that arm, but doing better, but I don't want to get it going again. Go. All right, and there's our stewed chicken. Hope you guys can see that. All right. Here we go. So, all right. And I hope I'm in frame. Okay, there we go. That's how it turned out. Okay, guys, till next time.